Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Ramsipil. Oh, he is a beast. Guys, the Ramsipil that we saw in 2023, July 2023, up until December 2023 is not the same Ramsipil that we saw in 2024 January until December 2024. And the Ramsipil that we saw January 2025 up until December 2025 is not the same Ramsipil that we are seeing the January 2026 up until now, April the 29th of 2026. That's not the same man. He kept on elevating, guys. Oh, it's like it was that situation, guys. Like honestly, he is elevating every day because my goodness. First thing that he did was to start with the judge. He started eliminating the judge from removing the judge from his shoulders because the judge had a tendency of disrupting him when he's busy with cross-examination, and he will lose his thought process and his train of thought. He will lose nje angaphinda focus. Then he told himself, I'm gonna have to deal with this man. One thing that I need to do is to deal with this man. Right? Ramsipiley was like, one thing that I need to fight with is this man, Bambiza Ratamukwatleng, because what the hell is this? He decided that he is really not the man that we know 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. He differs every year. He became a different man every year. And Ramsipiley was like, I am not playing that game anymore. And I'm not going to be playing like I'm some stupid boy that is scared of his grandfather. No, 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 no. He dealt with Urata, removed him from his shoulders. And when he was done with him, even Judge Urata was very scared of him, number one, or respect. There is some form of Botswana agreement that is happening there because Judge Urata does not go beyond when Ramsipiley is like, no. He started with saying, my lord, you have a tendency of being impatient with people. Please, I'm still on the floor. Allow me to speak and finish. That's when it started. And as the year goes by, he started elevating the way that he speaks to Judge Urata to call him out. And I was very proud of him. Now, from that side of being respected and earning his respect and earning respect from the masses out here, he came inside the courtroom, how he asked his questions. Oh, he showed us what a man that he has become, what a learned friend he is when he dealt with the the leading of Ntanzi's evidence in chief in February 2026. When he started with Ntanzi's case in February 2026, oh, he ate and left no crumbs and made sure that Baloyi is found wanting. By the time Ramsipiley was done with his evidence in chief, when Baloyi took the stand, Baloyi is planning to do his cross-examination with Ntanzi. He didn't know whether he was going or coming. That was because of Ramsipiley's work. He didn't know where to start, what to do, how to do it. He was just confused, Ubaloyi. He was so confused. So I'm saying that the re-exam that he did today after this, he's been fighting for a client yakhe since, like saying, your point is to exhaust my client. Your point is to ask the same questions over again. You are being led by Ntanzi. You are not prosecuting. You are being prosecuted by Ntanzi. All of those things, he alluded to that, and it was happening live in court, Sada. It was happening live in court, and Ramsipiley was showing no mercy, not to Judge Urata, not to Baloyi. And the way he shaded, and he was chapping with everything that Urata normally says. There is a day he said, I want to be quarrelsome. I was like, what's going on here? That guy, the Ramsipiley that you knew in 2023 is no longer the same for 2026. Those are totally different people because, my God, he dealt with the judge and he's dealing with George Baloyi. Because when Judge Baloyi took the stand, oh, there was nothing to eat. Ramsipiley dealt with him. And then George Baloyi took 10 weeks with Ntanzi, which Ramsipiley was like, even if you can take 10 weeks, you're still getting the same answers, meaning that you are failing dismally. He told him in his face, Not once, not twice. He told him in so many words, if you wanted to understand what Ramsipule was saying. I'm so proud of you guys. I cannot. I cannot not like be happy because wow, what Ramza did there. And then to top it all, I like that there was teamwork that was happening between him and the other defense lawyers. How they were objecting, how they will all stand together. Yes, yes. Now, when he started his cross-exam, he started it today, just before 11. Just before 11. He started it just before 11 a.m. And he was done by sometime past 2. So 2:30, he was done. Oh, he was done by 2:30. And I'm so proud of him because he showed Baloyi, I don't respect you, dude. After everything that you have done, I don't respect you. And what he was showing Baloyi is that everything that you did in the so-called 10 weeks, I did it in 5 hours. That was Ramsipile and yet Baloyi disrespected to his face. And now that is why people that work with Baloyi, are supposed to say, Ramsipile worked fresher. When now you took 10 weeks and Ramsipile watata 3 hours edila nawe. 2 to 5 hours edila now work fresher. Wakuti. And he ate and left no crumbs. That's what I want his colleagues to do to him. Now he doesn't know what to do. He needs to be embarrassed more for that matter. In my view, Ubaloyi, he deserves it because what the hell? What the hell, Sanalam? Oh, what the hell is this? I want Ramsipile to stress him. I want Ramza to stress the hell out of Ubaloyi. I want everybody to stress him. Because you cannot tell me that Ubaloyi akazazba you fumblishile. He fumbled everything. Oh, he fumbled everything. I am so proud of the defense, Kantanzi. I'm proud of Untanzi, how he handled himself. I'm proud of Ramsipile, how he prepared Untanzi. I'm proud of Ramsipile self for how he handled himself. And I'm proud of how he has learned as a Leonard friend even more. I'm proud of him allowing himself ukuthi agobeke, aqalele, as reposition. I was so proud of him. I'm very, very, very when it comes to all of those things, guys. I am happy. I am proud. I don't know about you, but I feel like from now on, Ramsipile deserves respect from us as people of South Africa and from George Baloyi and Sibanda. I remember there was a time Sibanda was objecting, and Ramsipile was like, "Iyahlekisa le objection." Ha! They taught him how to be disrespectful professionally, yes, and now he's a master of the game. He's the mastermind of it all, and I'm loving it all. I do not want to even lie to you. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it, and I'm proud. I'm a proud sis, Shem. I don't want to even lie to you. I want the defense not to only I wish all the witnesses that Ramsipile is going to bring for Untanzi are going to polarize everything when it comes to the state case. I want them to show them where to get off. I want them to deal with everything that they think that it's their trump card. I want them, by the time we get to accused number 3, because I want by the time it must be dogs and bones when we get there. It must be dogs and bones when we get there. When to stop. There's a saying, a good dancer knows when to get out of stage. Lo, he seems not to know that saying. He seems not to know that saying. And again, Nasana and Naskat, I want everyone to by the time we are done with this case, there must be a commission, and that commission will have Ubaloyi, Usibanda, and everyone else, the police, Gininda and team, going to jail. Going to jail, Gesanalam. That is all I want at this point. I don't know about you guys, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I will see you on our next videos. Mind you, we'll see them on Monday now, and I'll do videos for you for tomorrow, for Friday, for Saturday, for Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye bye.